hay fever. It's probably looking like it's pissing down outside. Sensational! Hey kids and kittens, I'm Andrew. On the internet people call me Dougan. Welcome to Saturday. Well, it's the 4th of Saturday. I'm recording this right now. Statistically, I'm going to say Tuesday by the time I get around to doing something with this. Though in all fairness, I can just take the lazy brush and go click, click, upload and not worry about it any further. It's been a while since I've checked in on anything, so apologies. But yes, as you can see, I'm still testing out the Python auto editor script that I use for filmmaking. And I've since discovered a new one which I want to experiment with, is having the time to do it. What do I mean by this? I'm now on my 3rd week back to work from furlough, working as an optician. So opticianing isn't that much different. It's still better lens 1, better lens 2. We're now in a position where we're seeing if we can handle any kind of query by phone, so there's less need to bring the patient into practice. I'm wearing full PPE, so if it's a face mask, goggles, gloves, apron. Gloves and apron get changed at every patient. Mask stays on until either lunchtime or the end of the day, as do the goggles. At which point, obviously, the mask gets discharged into the medical waste bin, and the goggles get cleansed with anti-bac and antiviral sprays. After every patient I see, the room, any surface that a patient can in theory touch gets wiped down. I'm gonna say it's tiring. This is why I've done nothing else editing-wise, or online, or anything like that. Suffice to say, I've managed to have 20 minutes just running around in The Witcher 3. And then I thought, you know, I'm too tired for this. I need to put this down and go to bed. So I have a lot of sympathy for all the nurses who are working in ICU, looking after patients who are suffering from COVID. And I've joked with patients, the choice between being stuck in ICU and wearing all this PPE, it's a no-brainer. I know what I'd rather. Godspeed, mate. It literally is a no-brainer. And as I said, I have a lot of empathy for all the nurses and the junior doctors, people working to battle for the hardest hit people with COVID. And as I said, this is Saturday, the 4th of July, that I'm recording this, so I hope to get it up as soon as I can, but time constraints. Today is the mythical date laid out by Boris Johnson back in May, is when things are starting to open up more, namely barbers, because I've got a bit more locks going on there. In case obviously I have zero brain thought, but obviously I'm stuck on a traffic light. But as I said, pubs, bars, you know, there's a list of things that are opening up. Likewise, there's still a list of things that aren't open. You know, somewhere along the way, someone decided it's safe to open up a public house, a bar, somewhere where you go and get drunk, but not to open up a theatre. The argument of the theatre being people who maybe singing, they're more likely to spread things around. Whereas I'm thinking at a public house where people get drunk, they're not. So I appreciate the people who are working in ICU and that ilk need to unwind. They've been working solidly, in my opinion. As I said, I've only been back for 2 weeks, and I'm ready for a down day. So I have a lot of sympathy and empathy for people who have been working those shifts. But unfortunately, I'm going to foresee that obviously, I'd love to be able to put this up on, you know, maybe I'll put this up on the internet just as an unlisted video somewhere. So here's the raw file, just so I can date stamp it, saying, look, this is when I called it. and this is the clusterfuck that happened here. But I'm predicting, okay, so I should also say it's not even 9 o'clock yet here, but before noon today we'll have reports of drunken disorderly behaviour involving the police. It sounds pessimistic. I know Boris Johnson says he's going to trust the British public. We have seen in the past that we cannot do that. There are numerous instances, and I'll find my favourite one and put it, splice it at this point here.
So I just want to show you an image, a video. This is from 10:15. It looks like New Year's Eve. This is ridiculous. This is dangerous, and this is disrespectful.
Yeah. Where we cannot, it's been proven that we cannot trust the British public to act sensibly due to COVID restrictions. And this is also the same week that Leicester has gone back into lockdown. There's a clip that my brother's other half sent me, whose parents live in Leicester, and it's taken from the Simpsons film. It just spliced out the audio and obviously recaptioned all the things to be different boroughs within Leicester. So obviously from the Simpsons film, when where the Springfield was bubbled up, because of, you know, as I said, infection rates have gone up there. Local government were not told about the increased infection rate, and Boris Johnson's own father has fled the country to Greece via Bulgaria, because apparently you can't fly directly to Greece from the UK because we're on a red list there. But it's perfectly fine as long as we fly in from Bulgaria. But that's within the same week. So I'm going to mark this as like a time capsule. So maybe in a year's time we'll all look back on this and laugh and say, what a stupid idea Andrew was, about how much Andrew was worried about such crap that was COVID. Who knows? I'm going to stop with that, kids again. Hope you have an awesome Saturday. Ciao, ciao.
Keep the pressure on. Don't be lost.
But we can't have everything in life, can we?
Yes. 3 down.
Sensational!